Welcome back to Sweet Death Entertainment. I'm AJ Motts.
I'm RJ Stone.
And today we got a song from a guy from this other band
that you might know
who did a thing.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sweet Death Entertainment. I'm RJ Stone. This is still AJ Motts, and we want to thank our sponsor, 3D Print Merc Mart.
Yes, that's 3D Print M-E... Oh, wait. Did you say you were going to do that part of me?
Well, I guess I got it out the right way this time.
Oh.
It was the first time for everything. So 3D Print Merc Mart. There you go. What do you do? What do you get when you go to 3D Print Merc Mart on Etsy? If you are into Star Wars, if you're into Star Wars weaponry, if you're into cosplay, okay, Brian, who's the owner of 3D Print Merc Mart, I can see. It's just like a mental thing.
It'll make sense once we get into the video.
Yeah, exactly. He does all custom printed, 3D printed, hence the name, 3D Print Merc Mart, Star Wars weaponry. T-shirts, hats, the whole nine yards. Go in, check him out. The website will be down here somewhere in a second. There we go. That's the best time I've ever done that. The only time I'm ever going to do that again. Thank you. Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah. So who are we talking about today? Who are we reviewing?
We are talking about Mark Morton. You know that name from Lamb of God.
Yes, you do.
He's been around, and now he's got a solo album.
That's right, with lots of guests.
Yes, and you know, when guitar players or bass players or drummers, anybody who's not a singer puts out an album by themselves and they don't necessarily sing, what do? You get all your friends to come sing with you on your album.
You recruit the big names of today, and that's what he's done. So guesting on this album, which is called Anesthetic, by the way, and it was released March 1st, so you can go and get it on his site. It looks like that's where he's selling it, and it's on Spotify and everything else there. Right? Couple of familiar faces. Thank you. Miles Kennedy. You know, I think Miles is like the hardest working guy in rock and roll right now.
Yeah. He's everywhere.
He is.
And you also got, well, of course, he's going to have Randy Blythe on there, and they do a song with Alyssa White Gloves from Arch Enemy.
That's right. And then Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach, which is probably a little bit of a stretch.
But back when we met him, he was Kobe Dick.
That's right.
Remember? That was way back in that little sweatbox of a club.
Oh my God. We went to an all ages club when Papa Roach first came out, right?
Yeah,
when,
it was like a couple weeks before they blew up.
Josh Todd, another band that we saw, Buck Cherry when they were, just breaking out.
Yep.
He's on here.
We got Chuck Billy from Testament lending his vocal abilities.
Yeah, now he's bringing out a couple of the big guns.
Yeah.
Our friend Mike Inez from Alice in Chains and Ozzy and everything else. And
playing, not singing.
Yeah, and snowboard aficionado, if you didn't know that about Mike Inez. And then
Dave Ellison
from Megadeth.
So you got a couple bass players.
That's right.
Because he's kind of got the guitar part taken care of.
So I guess, when you get this many people to play on your album, they're not just going to sign off on and go, yeah, whatever. So take our advice and take our review of this tune, which we're going to share with you here in just a second. It's got some teeth.
Yeah,
it definitely does.
Yeah. You expect nothing less from Lamb of God's guitar player.
Yeah, and again, when we watch these, 98% of the time we want to have the same reaction you do. So I basically glance at the first 30 seconds of this and okay, this is cool.
Yeah, we really haven't seen this one a whole lot.
We have not. So we're just going to cut straight into it. The tune's called Cross Off, and it features Chester Bennington from Linkin Park.
Yes.
It's kind of a nice tribute to him, and you'll see what they do here in a second. So let's just dive right into it, shall we? And we're going to do this in our new style of video review, so we're just going to play it and pause it if we need to. Here we go. Is it really? He crashed into something? He wasn't texting.
Well, yeah, that's where so is what did he hit? So as the video goes on, but I'm already getting a vibe from another movie, but we'll see if you can catch on to what movie it kind of reminds me of anyway.
Fair enough.
Not American Beauty.
No. Did he hit a wall of sound?
Exactly.
So one thing to consider, really quick, with Chester singing. So how long ago did he record this? How long has this been sitting in the can?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Nice touch. Is he wrestling with his own demons?
Well, that's kind of where I was kind of going. Have you figured out like what movie I'm thinking of yet?
No, the only thing I can think of right now is that really bad Marky Wahlberg film called The Happening.
Oh, I was thinking more Fight Club.
I think I've seen Fight Club maybe once.
Oh, is he like wrestling with himself, or is it like when he was being dragged by his foot? Was that the music pulling him in? Is it the music that's like kind of punching him in the face? You know, like, hey, listen to this.
Is there some hidden entity somewhere?
Yeah, but it's your theory that Chester is being represented by the microphone.
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm waiting for, right?
What's that? Oh. So black out and I behind the lines. Keep staring down the sun and hope the light will finally find your eyes and see it. Cross up the days gone by. Cross up the days gone by.
He doesn't know where it's coming from.
Cross up the days gone. Gone by. Making my way back from the madness, shifting my thoughts from the blackness and the sadness. But the fact is, I'm swinging through life like a clenched fist. Fuck sanity, I wanna bleed. Can't kill the pain. It's everything. It's all I feel. It's what I breathe. To the hate I breathe into what I need. Heavy is the end that place of thinker. Heavy is the heart that's filled with thinker. Did you survey everything you laid to waste and cross off the days? So black out and I behind the lines. Keep staring down the sun and hope the light will finally find your eyes and see it. Cross up.
So he gets out of his car because he hits something, only to get pushed around and beat the hell out of, away from his car, only to get pushed back to his car to get back into his car. Have I missed something?
His head smashed through the window.
Yeah, have I missed anything yet?
No?
Okay, just checking. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I was just saying, who has a red light in their trunk and smoke? But,
well,
you know, whatever.
You know, it's called mood lighting, and it's a cool setting, and you can get that in a new Mercedes now, apparently.
Oh.
So.
But you were gonna say?
I was gonna say. He's emerging.
Yeah.
Anew.
Yeah.
As his
former self. Lies there.
Apparently bleeding to death.
Yeah. Typical security guard.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you have it. All right. So what do you think?
So, good song, heavy song. It's good to hear Chester singing. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to hear more. I want to hear these other guys sing on their songs as well.
We'll have to look for a new tune.
I haven't heard just yet, but we will.
We'll have to look for a new tune, new video that comes out for that. Once again, RJ is denied. No lead. No solo. Sorry. It'll be okay. You'll get through this one. Maybe the next one we do will have one.
Which I'm kind of surprised. Since he is a guitar player from a major band, why would you not want to,
But I think
off a little bit.
My philosophy on it is this. I know that the music industry has obviously changed, and trends change and everything. A lot of bands are kind of gotten away from that. But it's also because a lot of these bands, especially the heavy bands like this, they focus on having everybody down front, like in the mosh pit, and slamming each other and all that fun stuff. So I guess that's the focus. It's like they want to give the kids the energy and stuff, not have them sit back and hey, look, watch him play the lead, let them get down front and mosh and beat the shit out of each other, and then go from there.
And I do
that's just my opinion.
And I do like having solos in there because I feel like it helps break up the song.
Absolutely.
From just the repetitiveness of verse chorus, throw a bridge in there every now and then. But it's a nice break. And adds a different element.
And as evidenced in The Dirt, that's when the lead singer gets to go off and bang a girlfriend and come back.
Yeah. So why not?
Exactly. Another reason to watch The Dirt. So there you have it. Mark Morton featuring Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. The album is called Anesthetic, so you can get it in all the normal download channels. Or you know what? Do one even better. Go to your local record store, because Record Store Day is coming up in just a couple of weeks. And a lot of the local record stores, I'm not talking like Best Buys or anything like that, the big box stores. Go find a local record store because they usually bring in just special stuff just for that day. I found one out here in Dallas that I'm going to be going to, me being a big Robert Plant fan. There's a special Robert Plant LP coming out that I've already planned on going to pick up. So, so Mark Morton, album, Anesthetic, tune's called Cross Off. I like it.
Go pick it up.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Absolutely. I'm RJ Stone.
I'm AJ Motts.
Stay metal.
Sacrifice nothing.
This is Sweet Death Entertainment.